Morning, classmates, teachers, parents, relatives, friends. First of all, I'd like to thank my classmates for the honor of allowing me to give this speech and one final chance to get back at them. It will probably be a decision they will regret, because I don't plan to hide the fact that we aren't ideal students. When they decided to put us together in one class, we formed the notorious class of 2015, the fighters of homework and the masters of procrastination. In 5th grade, during our ancient Greek block, we learned about Dionysius. For those who aren't familiar with Dionysius, he was the god of festivity, fertility, and ecstasy. And it was said that his female followers would jump up and down in the forest with their heads wobbling in every direction until they would reach a state of rapturous frenzy. Grade school for us wasn't so different from that. We were like drunken, delirious Dionysian followers jumping up and down in the classroom. Indeed, we lost our minds, and you would too if you were there. You would not know who to deal with first. Jamil, trying to smoke a homemade cigar out of dry leaves. Jake and Alberto, flooding the whole classroom and wetting Luis's main lesson book after she just submitted. But thank goodness, Miss Marion was there. She was there to rescue us. Have things changed since then? You'd like to think that. When you see these kids dressed up in their grown-up clothes. But you should not be fooled. We may be older, but in our veins, stream of raging hormones, or should I say ravaging hormones. We know we're no good for the well-being of teachers. But kudos to Miss Cherry for keeping up with us for the past 4 years. She patiently sat through every complaint we filed against these teachers. Even if many of them were actually whines. My class, you won't deny it. We know we're no good for you. We know we're up to no good. We are the kids your parents warned you about. And learning Gertie in 12th grade only suggested that being this evil might not be so bad after all. That is, if goodness prevails in the end. But you be the judge of that. Imagine an ambidextrous person, both hands having equal abilities and complementing each other. If you give class 12 a task, we become a person with 2 left hands. One hand does its job, and the other one awkwardly tries to do the same job. It just won't work. You see, we are a class that gets more work done individually because we're good in our own thing. And this was best seen in our senior projects, where my classmates dared to share their talents after a year of preparations. Miguel Campo ran and got so high. Jake reached the peak of his rock. So good luck achieving his vertigo now. And I played guitar as if I had smelled something horrid. After procrastinating and working for many hours and freaking out in between, we showed that we are talented and passionate students. And I congratulate them for their good work. And I place my bets on them, that they will succeed in life. You see, this is what the philosopher Nietzsche was talking about. That we must learn to become who we are and be the best we can be. Which he describes as the Ubermensch, or the Superman. We must own up to struggle and pain as we continue to follow our own paths and be who we really are, and ultimately serve our purpose in life. Now, let me share with you a few ideas that we have learned from our Waldorf education. that can teach us how to become more of ourselves. Lesson 1. The truth is within. Back in 5th grade, we learned that Socrates was an unfortunately ugly man whom the state disagreed with and got sentenced to death. 5 years later, in our drama block in 10th grade, not only did we discuss still how ugly Socrates was, but also how he encouraged everyone to question his or own beliefs. We learned that the truth is within us. We are always reminded, in whatever we learn, it is always up to us to believe it or not. However, we do not simply dismiss ideas if it contradicted with our own. We consider the idea and see within us if there is any truth in it, and apply that idea into our lives, thinking, feeling, and living. In the classroom, we are often asked to express ourselves through art. It allowed us to explore our feelings, and by exploring these feelings, and expressing what we see, we began to speak our own truths. Lesson number 2. Imagination leads us to the path. Imagination leads us to our own paths. We all have our own destiny that we must strive to fulfill. Parzival, in 11th grade, taught us what it takes to find our destiny and to fulfill it. We learn to recognize the paths we need to take, for we understand that our decisions will determine our fate. Waldorf has allowed us to imagine what we are capable of becoming. We are encouraged to pursue our interests and our passions so we can determine what exactly we are destined to do. From our education, we learn that in whatever path we take, we must keep in mind 2 things. Remain true to ourselves and keep in mind our goals. Only then can each of us become who we were meant to be. However, from being a member of this class, I have learned that individuality is not everything. In fact, as individuals, and if we don't have a sense of togetherness, we cannot succeed together as a community. And as a class that usually does not work well together, we find harmony in our crazy and chaotic moments. And finally, after gaining a better understanding of ourselves, after the senior project, we were able to translate this synergy to create something big, the Crucible. And I think it is the greatest thing we've produced as a class. Our play best exemplifies what we as a class are capable of becoming and achieving. Rather than existing to just be our own, we were individuals working together. We followed a greater purpose larger than our own. Indeed, our achievements do not change the fact that we still aren't the perfect students. But this is my class. Still master procrastinators and troublemakers, with quite a peculiar bunch of individuals. We can make your hearts move through words, drama, art, and music. And we are who we are. Ubermenschen. On our way to becoming our best selves. But together, we reveal a glimpse of mankind's potential. If we remember that we are all in this together, then can we achieve greatness.